Hi, my name is Sean Lawson, and I'm a dietetic intern with the University of Nebraska working with the Lincoln-Lancaster County Health Department. And today, I'm going to talk to you about some small changes that those from the Russian community can make to improve the nutritional quality of their food. I acknowledge that individuals from Russia have the most knowledge and experience on the traditional food of their country, but today I'm going to talk about how those foods relate to nutrition and health. Foods that have become a staple in the Russian diet were formed out of necessity due to the harsh, cold climate of the region. Some common Russian foods include bread, grains, meat, fish, and some vegetables. Having a balance of these items is beneficial for health, although due to climate restrictions, limits some nutrients. Taking a look at these ingredients in common Russian foods, there are some changes that can be made to increase health benefits and nutrients in the foods that we enjoy. To start off, I wanted to talk about carbohydrates and the role they play in our health. Now let me be clear, carbohydrates are not the enemy. They provide our bodies with the energy we need to go about our day. But consuming too many of these carbohydrates can lead to some negative health consequences, such as weight gain and high blood sugar. When deciding on which bread, flour, or dough to purchase, consider switching to a whole grain option. Whole grains are a great, healthy alternative to any recipe. When you're at the grocery store and trying to decide if the product you want is whole grain, you need to look on the back of it and find the ingredients list. When looking at the ingredients list, you need to find the word whole. Some products may say 100% wheat or even multigrain, although these products are not technically whole grain. Whole grains help slow the absorption of carbohydrates and are also very rich in fiber. Fiber has been shown to help lower cholesterol levels and has also been shown to improve the health of our digestive systems. The second topic that I would like to discuss are vegetables and the role they play in our health. The number one vegetable consumed in Russia are potatoes. Yes, potatoes are considered a vegetable and they provide our bodies with plenty of energy, and they also provide our bodies with potassium, vitamin B, and vitamin C. Yet potatoes are a starchy vegetable. Starchy vegetables contain a higher amount of carbohydrates than a green leafy vegetable would. If you are looking to decrease the amount of carbohydrates that you consume in your diet, try switching potatoes out for cauliflower, celery root, or even carrots. While we're on the topic of vegetables, let's talk about green leafy ones. Green leafy vegetables such as broccoli, kale, spinach, artichokes, and cabbage have a much lower carbohydrate content and are also very rich in fiber. The next topic that I want to focus on is the meat that we consume. The top three choices for meat are chicken, beef, and fish. Now chicken and fish are considered a leaner option than beef, which means they contain less fat than beef. When we're at the store purchasing our beef, we can decide how much fat is in the product that we buy. Make sure to look at the percentages that are labeled on the beef packages. Having a higher ratio of lean to fat will improve the nutritional quality of that beef. An example of this would be looking at the label of beef and seeing a 90-10 label on it. This means that 90% of that beef is muscle and only 10% is fat. Another example of this would be seeing a label that says 80-20. This means that beef has 80% muscle and 20% fat. Purchasing the 90-10 beef can help to lower the amount of saturated fat that you are consuming in your diet. A high amount of saturated fat intake has been linked to a possible increased risk of heart disease and other health complications. Try limiting your beef intake to only a few times per week. Now quickly, let's talk about fish. Fish are a great way to change up any recipe. Fish provide your body with plenty of protein for muscle building and also provide plenty of healthy fats to help protect your brain and heart. Lastly, I want to leave you with a low-carb Oliver salad recipe that you can try at home to share with your family and friends. Now this recipe serves 14. For this recipe, you'll need half a large head of cauliflower cut into florets, half a cup of diced carrots, a 6-ounce jar of pickles drained and diced, 5 large hard-boiled eggs that are also diced, a 1/4 pound of ham diced, 15-ounce can of peas drained, 3/4 cup of Greek yogurt, half a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, half a teaspoon of salt, and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. To make this recipe, bring water to a boil on the stove, place carrots and cauliflower in the water to cook for 5 minutes. and then drain them. While those are cooking, cut all the ingredients, mix yogurt, mustard, salt, and pepper. Add in the rest of the ingredients and mix well. Place in the fridge for 1 hour, and now you have a low-carb Oliver salad. I hope you learned something that will help to improve the nutrition of the food that you enjoy.